Thank you to Shopify for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
Citizens of the Reject Nation, we're here to finish off Season 2 of Hazbin Hotel, see? Joined today by the dame, the Jew from Boston, Roxanne Striar.
That is me. I am she.
I am she.
I am she.
I am she. This is the bits we're doing, right?
Why are we doing it? Well, who's to say?
Who's to say? Roxy, how are you feeling? We're at the end now. We're at the very end.
Yeah, I'm sad. I'm excited. You ever experience this where something's almost over and you feel like it's already over, so you're already preemptively sad?
Yeah,
But
I
it's
usually
not
have a
over
crap
yet.
attitude then. That way I don't feel the sadness.
I'm hoping I have a crap attitude too.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Greg?
I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm excited to see what they have in store. There's a lot of cliffhangers. People have been watching, so that's a good feeling.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to
When
be
people
seen.
watch your videos. Yeah, so thank you for kicking it with us this whole time. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Any final predictions before we go in? Might as well throw that out there.
Do you think anybody's gonna die?
Ooh, good question. Oh, that would so raise the stakes, wouldn't it? That's one thing I haven't thought of. I would say Lucifer.
You really think so?
I think that'd be pretty ballsy.
And are we gonna see Lilith?
I certainly hope so.
Gosh.
They talked about her quite a bit last time. They better deliver the goods.
They better deliver the goods, I tell ya.
Yep, that's the era.
And what era is that, Greg?
The 1930s,
Yep.
20s, 40s.
That's when we're in hell.
Ah, yes. Well, citizens, if you want to become a royal, you can go to our Patreon. Full-length Rich watch-along where you sync up with your own copy of Hazbin Hotel. Available for our royals over there. And another way you can support the channel is by getting yourself some RR apparel.
Where is my sweater?
Where
It's
is
here.
my sweater?
Here's my sweater.
There it is.
It's sweater weather.
Oh, that one. And then there's also
Sweater
a
weather.
cool, like, She Jack's holiday one that I still think is awesome.
Yeah, that one's amazing.
There's a lot of cool She Jack apparel over there. And anyone you buy by 1930s dollars, that 10 cents is worth a lot.
Yeah.
If you time
get you
travel.
far.
Get you far, kid. Anyway, I think we're there. We're ready to do this.
Sure, yeah, definitely.
Let's find out what's the finish.
Yeah. That's true. Follow-up question, Greg.
Questions
Just one more question, Greg.
and clarity.
Just one more thing, I swear. The comments who are like, this girl asks a lot of questions. I'm like, yes, I do. Thank you for noticing.
2 years of that. Oh, Lucy.
Yeah, but you just wish death upon him.
Reminder me, daughter.
Charlie!
Oh, no.
Father has arrived.
You didn't even know it wasn't your daughter on the phone.
Ready to give you a pop apology. Please don't give up on me. Ooh.
X marks the spot.
Is this for me, honey? You want your old padre to kick it right here or something? I can kick it.
Yes, you can I? Kick it.
Gotta follow those dreams, right?
Certainly don't stand there.
Oh, okay.
In a glass case of emotion.
You got me, Charlie.
Like, do you know your daughter at all?
Are you pranking me right now?
Not the sharpest tool.
This isn't a prank.
It's a takeover.
Damn.
You're not Charlie. Let me go now, and I won't smite you. Wait, red guy?
Red guy. Doesn't it?
We both know you can't harm sinners.
Explains the showboating. Let me guess.
No, it seems he figured it out because you're sloppy with your secrets.
When I get out of here, I will show you sloppy.
Yeah, rage him. It might lead to something.
This is my moment. I own you, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
We'll see about that.
Not to kink shame, but, you know, I am married. Still, I think.
Technically.
I think.
I think.
You like it? It's angelic metal from my new friend, Carmilla Carmine. She is...
Yeah, nobody cares, man. Look, I don't know what you're planning, but it won't work, okay? You're garbage.
You're garbage.
You were a failure in life, and you're a failure now.
This is fun version of Lucifer.
It's not like there's anything you can do to kill me.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
But he could torture you forever.
Failure. I'll show you failure.
Okay.
Remember,
More backstory.
us with your weather.
He was a weatherman.
Wasn't built in a day.
Ooh, love this immediately.
A little higher. to the top of the display.
Oh, always full of envy.
You just gotta slit a throat.
Whoa.
We mourn the loss of one of our own, but our commitment to the truth is as strong as ever.
Oh my God. He's like a night crawler.
That's how he got on the desk. Wow. He has one blue eye, one green eye. Oh, no.
A big thank you to my producers for giving me this chance. I know I have some mighty big shoes to fill.
Vincent.
You can trust me with your entertainment.
Vox Vincent, I guess.
No, that's true.
If you got plans, you'll cancel every question.
Oh, that was so cool.
Yeah, that was so cool. This was the swing.
You gotta strike while the iron's hot. Leave the channel.
Never good enough.
Trust me with your network.
Network head named Bob.
Mr. Iger.
Yeah.
Go into another, all the eyes of God.
Like this Acme art.
The color shift is amazing.
What it means to rule the airwaves. Trust me, and your future will be bright.
He's always been the same.
Baptized into a new era.
Green, blue. His eyes keep changing color. Oh, that's how he died?
That's why he's got a TV head.
That's amazing.
What irony.
Bring them to their knees.
Look at him stepping on all of them, Alastor.
His desire has always been to be on the top and still be loved by everyone below him.
To be trusted by them.
Dad, where
Even though
are
he's a
you?
liar.
Come on, pick up.
Can't think of anyone like that.
He never ignores my calls.
Can't think of anyone.
No one.
This is not a political statement.
I apologized 14 times and I sent a whole flock of duck emojis.
I showed you my duck.
I am famous porn star Angel Dust. You may know me from such films as Step Brother Gets Stuck in a Hula Hoop. And I am here to tell you that the hotel is a joke. The only way we can save ourselves is by fighting back.
Oh, use one of the people who was close with Charlie. That's a great plan.
Why would he say that?
Angel?
Doesn't line up with yesterday.
In the years following Lilith's uprising, we have found ourselves at the mercy of the armies of heaven.
He's calling it Lilith's uprising.
Yeah, he's been manipulating the narrative
Yeah,
of what
that.
Lilith wanted years ago.
Totally. And now he's labeling it. She's going to come down.
You got the wrong message, homie.
Thanks to me, we finally have a weapon.
It's Lucifer.
Channel Lucifer
And the
light
light.
through it?
I present to you the might of Lilith.
Oh.
That's what it looks like? Ew. I don't like it.
Ew.
He's punched the guy.
The might of Lilith.
Should we see if the neighbors are home? Knock, knock. Can the angels come out to play?
Did you even run a test on this?
Oh, no.
Wow, pretty cool though. It's strong enough to pierce the shield?
Can the angels come out to play as terrifying?
This is supposed to be the good plane.
I just
Wow.
that beater like flipping like that. Oh, crazy to make it look like a shattered star.
Did they shoot back or did it bounce back?
I think it bounced back.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Shit, a swear word.
Hey there, heaven. It's about time we had a little chat.
Uh-oh. I think people are going to actually rally behind Loot this time.
Yeah.
Seraphim, you have 24 hours to surrender the kingdom of heaven to me,
Wow.
or you'll have a front row seat to the next extermination.
He's like a 1%er weaponizing the 99% to attack the rest of the upper class. I can't think of anyone who does that.
No one.
No one. No. This is not an allegory for anything.
Well, we're there's no way they don't kill us all now.
Nah. Lilith is the key.
What do we do? Get ready to fight?
No, we only fought them before because they came for us. This time we hunker down and we wait this out.
Is she gonna be all right?
Nope.
Sarah, you have to let me talk to Charlie. To go down the next if we blow.
My God.
You need to make this decision now. We don't somewhere better to sit whining at the already down there to fight.
This is exactly how it would go.
They're both under pressure.
I must pray on this.
Oh, thoughts and prayers.
You are infecting your sister with your weakness. This is heaven. We need to be the good guys.
You know, I think you both make some good points.
No, she doesn't.
I was surprised how many of the comments told us that they're actually Christian. People who watch.
Oh, yeah.
Penches, who let you through?
Well, everybody's busy screaming. You look distressed.
I love that he checked on her.
He would be the comforter to her?
Do you have any idea the weight of my position? The souls I hold in my hands? Do you even grasp what I truly am?
No.
Someone who could maybe use a friend?
Oh, Sir Penches.
Penches.
Nice.
It's my
Glad you
duty
warmed
to
up.
enforce the judgment of heaven.
That was very quick.
Demons are at the gates and everyone is looking to me to know what to do. But how can I?
Everything's out of whack.
How can you even explain humans having enough innate goodness to be redeemed while they take part in actions as vile as this?
I love how complicated her characterization is.
She also has the coolest design.
Yeah, sure.
Humans are afraid. All the time, mortality's a play.
That's right, Sarah's never actually been a human.
Praying to find a way, make it another day. See your dreams through.
It's crazy how much great music they have.
Such variety, too.
I want to know about their process for that.
Fear didn't drive you to wickedness. You sacrificed yourself to save another's life.
Godspell.
She's beginning to understand.
It starts with sorry.
Oh, I brought it back.
And we cannot just end there. I learned from Charlie.
Rhyme story with Charlie.
Good enough, Eminem.
That's the fight that I must make.
Whew, got some nipple chills.
Where's your shirt when you need it?
Yeah, no. Cool. It looks like a paw.
I see that.
You didn't tell me it was going to blast the gate straight off its bleeding hinges.
I like a little extra razzmatazz.
Razzmatazz.
I could have had 20 versions of #PearlyGate trending pentagram wide if you'd given more than 10 seconds of lead time.
Unbox. You're her.
Yes.
I want all the overlords there to witness my moment of triumph.
Don't you mean our?
Our.
And make sure Val's there.
That's you to Coy for the podcast.
Tell him I expect him there early.
Too much power.
We need to have a united front against heaven.
Whatever you say, Fox.
Dude, it's going to be so lonely.
Wow. Alastor.
Do you really think you're powerful enough to take on all of heaven?
I punched a hole in heaven!
With a device invented and developed by Carmilla Carmine.
Hey, he's a manipulator. He's a strategist.
You couldn't even get Charlie to admit you bested her.
I'll get her here, on camera, in front of all of hell.
Pride comes before the fall.
A member of the royal family endorsing me as I finish what her mother started.
Why does Alastor want Charlie on camera? What does he think she's going to do?
Bring him down somehow.
Test your luck with heaven if you want. When you're dead, I'll be free again.
We'll see.
He is too easy.
Yeah. I can't wait till he gets out of that chair, Roxy.
We have less than a day before the forces of hell attack. Prepare the troops.
It will be my pleasure.
Great.
And tell them to stand by. Emily, you will have the remainder of our time to try and resolve things peacefully.
A conversation.
You are the one that has always held out hope for Charlie and her ways. Go, share some of that hope with the rest of hell.
Look at her being a trusting leader.
I want to believe in them, but I know I believe in you.
Oh, what a cute line.
Let's make sure everything's secure, upstairs and downstairs.
Charlie, you kind of got to get your shit together, babe.
Don't weld that, you little shit. Angel's still out there.
We need to go get him. He's right in the middle of what's coming.
Why'd we introduce him?
I know, I was just thinking that. I'm waiting for him to become like a real character.
Come on, Mom, come on. Pick up the phone.
She gonna just pick up?
I think this episode can end with her showing up.
Hey there, princess.
Vox, you absolute monster.
Whoa! No need to get hysterical. I just wanted to invite you to this little shindig I'm throwing tomorrow.
Women do get a hysterical, you know, Greg.
I know you and I haven't always seen eye to eye.
Look at the photo he's got of her profile.
Your dad was resistant at first, but he'll be there.
Dad, what did you do to him?
I'll take that as a yes.
Everyone underestimated Vox, man.
I know he will never listen, but if there's even a 1% chance of stopping what's coming,
There's even a 1% chance Superman's a threat.
I mean,
Charlie,
it's not like any other
you
solution.
gotta be a leader again,
falling
babe.
out of the sky.
Oh, falling out of the sky.
We finally got through to Sarah. She wants to find a peaceful solution with Hell. First, we have to get Hell to call off their attack, and
Ugh, how's Charlie the answer for this?
Vox has everything he needs.
he even got Angel Dust to go on TV and call redemption a joke. It'll take a lot more than word to convince anyone.
You're so negative right now, Charlie. Come on.
Then we show them. If hell can broadcast to heaven, I'm sure we can do the
I
same.
mean, it's understandable.
Vox
Yeah, it
Tech
is,
has been
but
pirating
I
Heaven's
need her to
television channels
shake-
for decades.
But that's how a woman would react.
You're right.
No man
Your
would fall
security is a
prey to
joke.
such
And Vox
circumstances.
is a bit of a cinephile.
How do you know about the security system?
Oh, I designed the whole system.
Now he's essential, Roxy.
Are you willing to risk your job and life to help us?
Yes.
And life.
You made sure that my blankets were always folded at my requested 45-degree angle to make it more tuckable to my liking.
No, he's bullshitting.
So I assume that made us best friends. Isn't it obvious?
Yeah, totally.
I don't know.
Sounded like he was channeling Pentious' voice there.
It would take someone in heaven with an intellect equivalent to mine.
Oh, Pentious. Yeah.
You want me to invent something?
Guys, I think I know how we can finally get Hell to believe in Charlie's dream. It's gonna be dangerous. Are you in?
Yeah, go deep.
Who is that?
Wait, who are you?
That's Rooster. You know what? I'll introduce you later. You joining us?
Fuck no! That is scary.
What a wild moment.
When I think about the future, I see a better place.
Okay, Charlie.
When I think about the future, I see my favorite face.
Aww.
If we plot the right maneuvers, we'll chart a course to win.
This is like Pirates of the
Yeah,
Caribbean.
this is epic.
I'll be up there, the one and only true God. No more playing house once they're devout. I won't need a squad.
Guy's got so many. He's got the most songs this whole season.
Yeah.
What's going on? How'd I get stuck in this scary box?
They're about to know who they're dealing with, every one of them.
This is sick.
Yeah, don't deserve your dad's crown.
Oh, this is the most theater experience one they've done.
Really good.
When I think about the future, my mind is filled with dread.
Oh, opposite of Charlie.
Yet they're both trying to protect their towers.
And pray the coming days not our last one.
Wow, from hopeful to despairing.
An end of penultimate. Yeah.
Whoa.
What was that episode called?
I don't know.
Yeah, who needs it?
Who needs information? Reject Nation, when we launched this channel, I thought learning how to film and edit would be hard. Till we launched a merch store. Total panic. But a friend recommended Shopify, and Shopify made it easy. And fortunately, they're today's sponsor. We use them to run RejectNationShop.com, and somehow we didn't screw it up. For those who aren't aware, Shopify powers 10% of all U.S. e-commerce. From brands like Mattel and Gymshark, to indie creators, candle makers, comic artists, custom action figure sellers, and podcasters slinging coffee blends. Bottom line, it's for anyone who is building their dream. They equip you with stunning storefront templates, built-in email and social tools, even AI that helps write product descriptions. It's like having a full business team, but in one clean dashboard. Inventory, international shipping, returns. Shopify handles it. You just get to focus on what you do best. So whether that's selling shirts, books, prints, digital downloads, collectibles, or starting a weird little side hustle, Shopify is your launch pad. So you can turn your big idea into real income with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 a month trial at shopify.com/rejects. That's shopify.com/rejects. One more time, shopify.com/rejects. Thank you again, Shopify, for helping us out in more ways than one. All right, this is a long one. This is a 36-minute one.
Curtain call, let's go.
Oh my God. We're going to be here a while.
Are you excited or what?
10 more minutes
Okay,
than usual.
Before you hit play, yes or no, Lilith?
Yes, that would really suck.
Right.
That would really suck. And I'm prepared to shit all over this show if she doesn't show up, because I have expectations.
All right. Happy to hear it.
Well, the thing is an A24 show. But it fits.
What?
It's wild to think it's an A24 show.
No, what was the second thing you said? But it
fits.
Oh, but it fits.
All right, everyone. Here's the plan. Charlie and I will go to Vox's party as
Ooh.
guests.
Fun.
Once inside, Cherry and Husk, you two split off and find Angel.
Once you find him, break the V's mind control with the power of friendship.
Baxter and Nifty find the source of Vox's signal and hijack it. Nifty, you're on security duty.
These are the storyboard drawings.
I can do that.
Love Nifty.
Once Baxter's ready, Pentious will take over the broadcast, showing all of hell that redemption is possible.
Well, this plan's not going to work.
What about the giant gun?
While everyone's focused on Charlie and Emily, I'm going to try to destroy the weapon.
This plan's not going to work.
No, but at least that they showed it to us. Wow, those outfits are sick.
Wow, look what we have here. Everyone, Princess Morningstar.
Vox, where is my dad?
He's around. Don't worry.
Yeah, he is.
And an angel, no less. Bold move.
Oh no.
You're so fucking funny.
Hope you're in the mood to celebrate my victory all night, because tomorrow I'm taking heaven by force!
It's not gonna work, Vox.
Charlie, I'm glad we can have this time to put aside our differences and join together.
You can't change these optics.
I don't know what you're doing here, but I want no part of it.
I need your help.
Oh boy.
Once Heaven is gone, Vox will still have a doomsday weapon, and you will be the only one left who knows how to stop it. How safe do you think you and your girls will be then?
Good idea.
I cannot help you.
Fine.
And this one is us.
The caller ID.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It's one of my favorites. You look so stupid.
She does have actual binoculars.
The thieves are distracted. Go now and hurry.
Oh, cool. It likes being in its earlier eras. Now it's like a 50s spy movie.
Yeah, there. That should disable every camera in the building. However, I would suggest making haste to the penthouse, you two.
Move quickly.
Making haste. Alerting the V's. Uh-oh.
No, my man.
Fuck. Angie.
Copy, paste, highlight.
He's hacking into the mainframe.
Angel dust being so used and abused hurts.
And when I made your dad back down like a little bitch, the look on his face was priceless. What the hell?
It's beginning to work.
Guess what, fucker? I have a little surprise for you.
Oh, no, you fucking don't.
Why would you reveal your cards?
Yeah, what?
He can't rely on the other Vs. He will have to show he is capable on his own.
People of hell, you all know me.
The presentation.
I want to tell you about someone who didn't fail. Someone
Sir Pentious.
Add subtitle.
named Sir Pentious. He was also a kind and compassionate individual.
Dude, Charlie looks good.
Yeah, insane. Halloween costume vibes.
How do I break you?
There you go.
You, it's Charlie's girlfriend. What are you doing here?
Saving you, apparently. Don't worry, I'll get you out. As soon as I figure out how.
I would close that thing you opened first so no one knows.
All right, princess. This is my
Always wanted to do that.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
He has
that's
become
amazing.
so essential.
Pentious fought valiantly and ultimately sacrificed his life to protect others.
That's cool. Silencing the voice.
He is in heaven, and this time I can prove it.
That's such a cathartic punishment for Vox.
Sir, no!
Affirmative. Jesus!
Damn.
A little shark told me the princess sent the fucking Lollipop Guild to stop us.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
You're really pretty, lady.
I know.
Bring that through on.
Stab, stab, stab.
Go Nifty.
Presenting Sir Pentious, direct from heaven, here to tell you himself.
Oh no.
What are we looking at?
Don't panic. Do not panic.
She's kind of a panicker though.
Yeah, trust me, I get it, man.
Husk, it's time to go.
No, don't fucking touch me.
We hit him out.
Ugh. In a sack.
Trust me, I've done this before. You're gonna want the vomit sack.
I'm gonna puke.
Oh no.
Get your hands off my property.
Oh, hey.
You lied! No, I promise. We had a plan, and
My dog's in the car.
That's a pretty cool shard design.
I'm here to tell you that heaven believes in redemption as well, and doesn't want to cause you any more harm.
You don't realize how tone deaf you sound sometimes, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Heaven believes in the capacity for good. You all just need to decide if you believe in yourselves. Wait.
Oh.
Vox.
These people are mine, and their minds aren't changing.
People getting brainwashed by their leader.
I've done that to all of you.
Woo!
That's why we're all so happy? Oh.
I wouldn't call it happiness. But compliant.
I thought you were the fucking
maid!
I thought you were the maid.
Maggie told me to protect Baxter, so I will protect Baxter.
Dude, Nifty's getting real dialogue.
I love that.
Whoa. It's another big like fight finale, but it's just between our main characters we've been following this whole time. And this guy.
We haven't had a song yet, have we?
I don't know.
Is that guy from Helluva?
I mean, that type of like
Yeah, look.
clown jester is.
You are a pale imitation of your mother, and she would be disgusted.
Is she coming?
Pitiful failure you've become.
Oh.
Chill.
Look into the camera and tell everyone out there I'm the most powerful sinner in hell. Not Lilith, not Alastor, not the bees.
Not the V's. Oh, you just disregarded them.
You know what? Maybe you should say it, Charlie.
What are you doing?
Do me this one simple
Oh, I'm way back when? What?
Why do you want this, though?
Damn, that's from like the first episode. Shit.
Fox is the strongest sinner in hell.
Wow.
Why would Alastor want that? Is that going to summon Lilith or something? Oh, it broke a curse?
Freedom!
How hard is it to break a box? Although it is kind of round. Would this be considered a box?
Sphere.
Fox box.
You have no idea what you've done for me. All I can say is thank you.
God, he's so annoying.
You swore not to lay your hands on Charlie, but you just couldn't help yourself.
Oh.
That's right.
That's hysterical.
I didn't hurt her.
I didn't say not to hurt her,
Oh
you
my
moron.
God.
I said you're not to lay your hands on her. You pathetic amateur!
Technicalities.
You tricked me with a fucking technicality?
Yup. It counts.
You're nothing if not predictable.
Doesn't matter that you're free. I'll just beat your ass back into submission.
You can't do that.
You're the most powerful sinner in hell now. Your little power grab helped break another chain that's been holding me back.
Oh, because the other one, he's linked to the most powerful sinner in hell. Yeah.
Finally, a fight with you that might be a challenge.
Because Rose had that, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh,
Wow.
Alistair, you genius.
So full circle on so many counts. That's awesome.
Wow. What have they become? That is an epic ass choreography. Holy shit. Oh, cool. Woo!
Come on, gato pendejo.
Angel Dust, you better kick this guy's ass.
I want Serpentious and Cherry to be reunited.
Woo!
Angel told me once Val's eyes are shit.
Ha! Say no more. Fuck you, Valentino!
Nice. Nicely done. the music is even like Spy Caper.
Baby, a little help, please.
Hey, this mother...
Angel.
Oh, no.
Overcome. Angel.
Angel?
Oh, no.
Not the time for the power of friendship!
Ow! Hush,
Oh.
did you just punch me? Wait, why are you here? Oh, shit!
Oh, my God.
He's not shackled anymore.
Goodbye.
What?
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
Woo! Shockwave? Daddy's dad is injured.
Shockwave!
Fox, you still can't take me one-on-one. You need your little doggy.
Wow, this is so overstimulating.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bad Shark dog.
Woo! My God, he's surfing. Oh man, they were wrecking hell and people.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
We need to do something!
Oh, that will prove to them that they care about them if they save a bunch of sinners.
That's true.
Come with me!
Come on, get to it. Get to it. Plan's not good if you're killing your own people.
Come on, Carmela.
What the fuck? Scientist, bitch!
Oh.
Hit her where it hurts.
Oh no.
Come on.
But that's very what's her name from Nightmare Before Christmas coded, putting her body back together.
Sally?
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh God.
What do we do now?
I'm not sure.
They're so cute together.
Our only hope is that Penchus can rig something so overwhelmingly powerful that he can force it down here.
I heard it! I heard! I am inventing as fast as I can!
I am inventing. This doesn't feel like Sally to you? Oh.
I don't remember it that well.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Vox is like losing his shit.
Damn, Poppy.
Damn, Poppy.
You will not take this away from me!
Look at that. Emily, you're saving so many people yourself. Woo! No.
Emily! Abel, prepare your army.
Give me more time! I can do this!
Are you sure?
Positive, trust me!
Oh.
But please, get Emily out of there!
Oh no.
Oh, Loot's
I
gonna
don't
take
trust
some
Loot,
lives
yeah.
along the way.
Stop! Firing anymore will overload the weapon.
Then I better make this shot count!
If it overloads, it will blow, taking you, us, and half the pentagram with it.
You know what? Fuck hell! Fuck heaven! And fuck all of you!
Oh, dude.
I don't care what happens! Fuck!
Ah, there it is.
Not fucking killing us over that stupid deer!
It's over, you dumb fuck!
Been waiting for that moment.
My fucking destiny! I'm a fucking god! We're leaving!
Just took his flat screen.
Emily, can you... Emily?
Is she gonna try to absorb the light?
Can she do that? Is Emily gonna be the one to die?
It's starting to look in that way.
Hear my hope.
Oh, a
First song.
In every soul that needs something to believe. Take my hand.
Aw.
At least we'll know we tried, didn't stand by with fingers crossed. Raise your voice
Aw, cool.
till our hopes and fears reach a billion ears. Lend your breath.
Oh, yay.
A story about how all hell joined hands and sang along. Day of love, hear my hope.
No, Loot, don't blow this.
Oh no.
I'm here to finish what I started.
Let's get Emily and
No,
go.
how can you be so cold-hearted? Everybody dies if we don't do this. And so be it.
No, no.
Don't have time for this. Abel, you can stop this. Abel, please.
Loot,
Can't breathe.
If somebody can be redeemed and go to heaven, I wonder if
They
Loot
can go
ends
to
up in hell. Yeah.
Tell me what you would have done. Too bad that I'm not your bravest son.
Your dad would have fucked this up.
Cain is the way worse son, dude.
Dear, can I grant my own prayer? Get a grip, throw a pair. Let me stop you right there. Swallow your pride, cast your blood, lost it. Better fall back.
Oh, like it pops.
Whoa. Bitch, you better fall back.
She just fucking walks away all dejected. Oh, fine.
We cannot just stand by. It's time to match your strength of will. Hear my heart.
Overlords.
Let go. Hear every soul that is something.
Where's Alastor?
I don't know.
Even one soul sound can shake the hardest.
Oh, they're all doing the selfless act.
Why don't you help them, you double-dealing manipulator?
What's in it for me? I don't work for free. You want help? Well, you know the fee.
Want a snake like you?
You'll watch them die unless you do. Knew my game the day we met.
Hear my heart.
What deal
What
did you
did he?
strike?
Yeah. It's got to be a Lilith thing. Or something. She's got to come and play some point.
Together we are strong. If we better. Hear my hope.
Oh, they did it. Their light saved the day.
Eureka! Sarah, if you please.
You gonna go visit your friends?
I am the great and redeemed Sir Penchis, and I am here to tell you I live. And I'm a good boy now.
Positive media.
We're good, actually, but it is good to see you. You look cuter. Heaven looks really good on you.
Charlie! Okay, jolly good then. Okay, everyone.
But you still help prove her point.
Okay, hope to see you up here soon.
Oi!
Sherry?
The hearts and eyes.
Can't tell you how long I've been wanting to speak with you one more time. So, how's it going?
How's it going? Never mind how I am. Tell me about heaven. You getting any good fights lately? Have some new rivals?
Certainly not. They kind of frown on violence. Quite nice, though. You'd really like it, I think.
Oh, that look he was giving him.
Take care of yourself.
That's it? They're just going to have the off-camera conversation?
Angie?
Angel, where you going?
Back.
Back where?
Is that what he feels like he deserves?
Back to my job. Back to my life. Back to Val.
You can't be serious. Angel.
Why?
You're not safe around me.
Oh, that's bullshit. Come on, Angel. We can help you.
No, you can't. This whole time, I thought I had a choice.
Oh.
The last choice I ever got to make was when I signed my soul away.
Angel, please don't.
Oh.
Do me a favor
Angel.
and forget you ever knew me.
Angie, no.
Please.
Oh.
Come back.
It's okay, Husk. He'll be back.
Oh, he's so soft.
Hey, Mom, it's me. You can delete all 47 voicemails I left you because things are finally looking up at the hotel now that the threat of extermination and war has ended.
Good she did. She did it without needing her mom's approval.
There's so many of them, I could never handle it alone. Luckily, I'm not alone.
This place only works because of you.
And it only survived because of you.
It's true.
Alastor came back safe and sound, and he's in a much better mood. It seems he has found something else to entertain him here.
So just Vaggie.
Yeah.
In other news, everyone's favorite filmmaker Valentino stepped up during the recent crisis and protected our city.
We're all still processing Angel's absence. Things just aren't the same without him here.
First redeemed. It's so cute.
And with Emily's help, heaven seems closer than ever. I hear things in heaven are going well.
Cherry soda.
If anything, they seem excited at the idea of new arrivals from the other side.
What is that? Is that for me? Oh
my God, Lou.
If you could just see this, I think you'd be really proud. Dad's proud. I love you, Mom. Give me a call when you can. Bye.
Another song, yes or no?
She's gonna miss the call. She's gonna miss.
Mom?
Oh, black.
That's fucked up. I believe this show was picked up for 2 seasons after season 1.
Jeremy Jordan's in this? Who is he in it?
I don't know, but I hope you obsess about that till we find out.
Yeah, I will. I never knew that. I love him. Broadway star, also in Supergirl. Last 5 years. Who is Jeremy Jordan in Hazbin?
We did it,
Must
and
look.
Lilith did not show up at all.
He's the voice of Lucifer?
Yeah, man, I was trying to tell you this whole time.
Jeremy Jordan does Lucifer, and I didn't know this whole
I
time.
can't believe you didn't know.
Do you know who
Everyone
Jeremy
knows.
Jordan is?
Do I know who Jeremy Jordan is?
Do you know this guy?
We call him JJ around here.
Did you watch Supergirl?
No.
Okay. And you haven't seen the last 5 years, so you don't know.
I don't know him.
He's a big musical theater genius.
Cool. Who do you play in Supergirl?
What the hell is his name?
How dare you have this slander towards Jeremy?
No, this is really bad actually. His name is let's see.
This is good. This is the follow-up content people want.
I'll find it. He's in like many seasons. What was the character's name?
Oh man, I believe you.
I'm gonna look, but why are you hanging me out to dry right now?
I'm not. What am I supposed to do?
Move on.
Move on.
Win.
Right.
That was his name, Win.
That's so cool. Good for him. He really killed it this season. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have watched Hazbin Hotel Season 2 finale. Want to thank Prepper editing down these highlights. Man, this is not easy edits, and they have been consistently editing like nobody's business. But business for the real rejects.
Their business.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's good customer exchange here. Roxy, we have experienced these final 2 episodes. Mr. Vox had a crap ton of musical numbers. We had a crazy war in hell again, but it was more like personal fights. Everyone gathered together to fight. V's turned against each other. Alastor's free. There's a hotel manager, freaking
Vaggie.
Yep, Vaggie and
Charlie?
Lilith
Oh.
made a phone call. How are we feeling? How do you feel? What are your thoughts and feelings? Do you have any feelings? Let us know.
You think I'm heartless?
That depends on the day.
It's a good point. Yeah, I love this show. Do I feel like sometimes I wish that the episodes were longer or there was more? Yes. But I think that's a sign of a good show. Honestly, the finale, I can't believe that we're going to have to wait for Lilith. You know, it's the thing they leave us with. And I know that that's been more your thing than mine all season. You've been waiting for Lilith. And honestly, last week I predicted that we weren't going to get her. So it's not that I thought that we would. It's just like, it's such a huge part of it that I thought that she would be more involved. But everybody else was involved. And even the characters that it's like, why were they in this season? Everybody plays their part in this finale. And I think that they did a great job incorporating everybody in their skill sets. They have so many characters that we love and so many people that we have to check in on. The fact that we were able to spend time with people like Nifty, a little bit of Husk, a little bit of Angel, a little bit of Lucifer, a little bit of Alastor, a little bit of Charlie, a little bit of Aggie, a little bit of all the V's, a little bit of Carmela, a little, just like this is such an ensemble cast.
Yeah.
And we touched in with everybody, especially in that one song, Hear My Hope, where we go to Everybody. Everybody get up. So yeah, I love this, but I want more and I want more immediately. So that's how I'm feeling. How are you feeling?
I am writing down everyone's name. Help me out here, Roxy.
Okay.
Husk, Angel, Dust,
Serpentious.
New Pentious. Who's the Cyclops? Cherry Bomb. Charlie, Vaggie, Alastor, Vox, Val, Husk, Angel, Dust.
You're missing Carmela. And you're also missing Lucifer.
Nifty.
And I suppose that you're missing Lilith.
Oh, Emily.
And
Sarah. Adam. No, Abel. Loot. Okay. Yeah, you're right. The audience is going to kill me.
Yeah, they would.
They're going to kill me once they see this
That was
Pages document.
My first boyfriend.
Really?
Kinda.
It's weird. My first girlfriend was Kane. We're here all night, folks.
I'm gonna tell on you.
Yeah.
I'm telling Olivia you had a girlfriend before her, and his name was Kane.
It's fine. I killed him. We're good, though.
I don't think that's how the story went.
I like this season. It was a fun season. It was a crazy finale. Let's look at it. Before I start looking at it as a season, I suppose I would like to look at it as
A penultimate in the finale.
yeah, just on this episodes alone.
You at one point you said it's overstimulating. Did this episode? Yeah.
Yeah, I got a brain that gets overstimulated quite a bit these days.
In a negative way.
Sometimes I need things to slow down. I used to be able to process things a lot faster. The rhythm, the TikTok brain of this generation. I'm not as equipped as I once was, but no, I enjoyed it. I think that finale was a fun, exciting action adventure. Like the last finale was, big orchestra of armies fighting each other, and then this one it was just main characters fighting each other. So it's a little bit more intimate, and it allowed for fight scenes that were all different variations. Like, because you got to see different power sets, and they really capitalize on that. Because like the huge one was
Vox and Alastor.
Exactly, as they're zipping through, they're doing all Superman and Zod throughout the city, while Charlie and Emily are doing what they wanted Superman to do in Man of Steel, which is save people. And then all the other fights were really personal, and Nifty even started coming to the equation. I like what they did with New Penchus, because we were there going, I don't know why this guy's in the show, and then he really came in handy. They had the more the spy caper, vibe, the espionage all the days. Baxter's his name, yeah.
Yeah, New Penchus.
Having all that, and the Alastor reveal was one of the coolest parts, because the whole time as an audience member,
so cool.
You're like, hey, I know my man. I know he's not just chained here for no reason. He's got to have some type of end game. And he did, and it came into fruition in a great way and a natural way, I thought, for the people of Hell to come around to Charlie's side by simply letting Vox just expose himself a little too much and letting him be his own downfall. And it feels very real that the media side of the V's were still able to hide and spin it in their own ways. So it was like epic and big. I would need to process it a little bit more. I would say that the one part of clarity I would certainly have is that I feel like everyone's character arcs were much clearer in the last season when it all happened. Like most of Charlie this season seemed like she was just panicking.
Yes.
And then eventually she stopped panicking and they gave it to her own, I guess. Like,
I definitely preferred her character in season 1 to this season.
Yeah, and like Lucifer was just funny this time. Vaggie, was just being like, stop freaking out, Charlie. And then that was pretty much her character. Like there were some characters where they just didn't really get that much. And it seems like this is part of the season 2 symptom I was saying. Like, I don't remember when I was saying that, one of these videos, that they would leave some things to fully be developed or arc probably in season 3.
Right.
Because that's what happens when a season 1 is so big. They get greenlit for 2 more seasons, and they're like, now let's tell a story over 2 seasons.
Right.
Example A, Lilith. Let's set her up at the end of season 1, and now let's really milk that thread and wait till season 3 to actually have her be a character in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like some stuff are a little bit dangling, but overall, there's still it's still a great season with like great songs and great animation and fun character moments, and it's funny and heartfelt. I was getting a little teary-eyed when they're all like doing the power of love.
Yeah.
So yeah, I still think it was effective and emotional and soaring, but I wouldn't say it's as strong as season 1, but still pretty damn good.
I definitely agree with your assessment. I think that when you're talking about the being greenlit for 2 more seasons and pushing stuff into the 3rd season, yes, it's the Lilith stuff, of course, but also a symptom of this being the sophomore season and the freshman season being so successful is that we decided this season's the season of breaking the team apart. And because of that, I think our favorite part of the show is the team dynamic. And in this entire season, we don't have Alastor with us. We don't have Serpentius with us. We don't have Lucifer with us for a good portion of the time. We never have Lilith with us, and we don't have Angel Dust with us for a lot of it. So what's challenging is that I feel like now we're in a place where we can bring everybody back together. Alastor has broken free, so we can get him back on the squad. Yes, Angel's still kind of out there, but it's not in the same brainwashed, mind melted way. So hopefully we can get Angel back. Serpentious, I'm guessing, is going to be able to go back and forth between, or at least they're communicating more. So season 3, I could predict that we're going to get more of the team dynamic, and in the entirety of season 2 was about these like little buddy team ups as opposed to the full team, which is a smart thing to do with your season 2. But I missed watching Alice, like as we saw in this final episode. I missed Charlie and Alastor together.
Yeah.
That dynamic is essential to this show, and I just missed some of the things, and would really look forward to a season 3.
What I think this season really misses is letting us really relish in the struggle of their journey. That like we can see where a lot of these characters are starting at the season, and then we see where they end, and it's all that in between stuff where we don't really live in it enough to have it feel like a rewarding payoff. Charlie's like the prime example, I think, of that. And in season 1, she is slowly breaking and panicking over the course, but you're really with her as she's trying to problem solve, and she's freaking out, and it keeps getting worse and worse and worse for her to like the very end. But because you're living in the journey, it doesn't just feel like a repetitive beat of watching this one person have the same note of freaking out primarily.
Yeah.
And Vaggie, of her coming into her own in the last season of accepting themselves, like so much of the last season is characters accepting themselves and found family. And with this, I felt like so much of the screen time was spent to developing Vox's crazy machinations and plans and musical numbers. And we spent most of our time, I felt, with Vox, who had moments of being threatening. Never to the point where I felt like he was undefeatable, And
Yeah, we literally just took his head off, and that solved the problem.
Yeah. It's like I liked watching what he was doing, and I liked the parallels to the real world that it is definitely playing on, and I like seeing the parts of character that I thought we did get was more like past tense stuff. Like you would see Alastor's background, which I thought was cool. You saw Vox's background as Vincent here, which was great too.
The
weatherman, like understanding who they are prior, as I forget that sometimes these people were like, and Pench's background, like I forget that they're humans actually who have taken some type of manifestation shape of something, right? And
which is cool with the television with Vox. That was very cool.
Yeah, he actually died from the TV and they have the destiny of that. So yeah, I still, but like even with Angel Dust, he was kind of like, they set him up where we're gonna redeem you, and he feels like he's not worthy of being redeemed. Then he just takes like a back seat for so much of the season. Then in the last week, then he just shows up at the very end, and you're like, you're being manipulated this whole time. And it's things like that where we're missing out on the journey where he gets to this point. And I'm going, I get why he is walking away and why he feels like he can't be friends because of those ending moments. But we weren't really on a journey. We just kind of got a couple of scenes, and that's kind of how I feel about a lot of people. But what makes up for it is that whenever we are with anything, it's enjoyable. That's the thing. It's like it's never not enjoyable.
It's such a great watch. I agree with you. And there's a lot of stuff I really did love. You mentioned the Vox stuff, and I want to speak on that for a second.
Please.
Because you talk about the real world comparisons, which obviously are there. But I do love that when shows show that when people get in power, it's not like they treat their other people well. It's everybody they still continue to treat poorly, And the fact that the V's kind of the inner fighting is the most interesting part, that like Vox views himself above everybody else, even above the V's. So I think that that's really cool. Also, have a lover of love, shipper of ships. Cool love stories this season. I think Charlie and Vaggie are super solid. And some of my favorite moments are of the two of them. And I think especially Vaggie this season really stepped up with where Charlie's weaknesses are. Vaggie stepped in and supported. And I think that was really fun to see. I like the continuation of Cherry Bomb and Serpentious in this episode. That was really cool. And I like the Husk Angel storyline that I think is going to turn romantic
Yeah.
ultimately.
The handhold at the end.
Yeah, yeah, I really look forward to that, and I feel like they're kind of these soulmates. So, and even Lucifer's quick reference to I'm still married. Like I want to get to that. I want to get to that relationship. So the friendships work well for me, but so do the love storylines.
Yeah.
Both this show and Helluva Boss, honestly, I think they do a really unique job with their
Mm.
love stories.
Definitely. Oh my God, they take you by surprise. And I think I spoke a little too early, and I think I know why I might have missed this. The other characters where you get a lot of development throughout is actually with Emily and Sarah. And here's where I feel like I definitely lose people. I just don't find them as interesting. They're good characters. They're good. But I like them more when they're mainly just supporting players. I don't find them as interesting as a lot of the other characters. Because I get it's kind of it did feel a little bit repetitive too. It's like you spend a lot of time of especially Sarah being like, "Oh, what do I do? This is fucking hard," and that's about it. Like if you think about a lot of her scenes, this is what they really are. It's just, oh man, I feel kind of bad. And I like the idea. I said it watching it. Like I like the idea of it's not simple for her to decide on this, and I appreciate. I might have said this before. Like this season seemed to be so much about its themes and its commentary, and whereas I felt like last season it was more balanced with that.
I hear you. They really work for me for a couple of reasons. I want to
know.
I love that Sarah is the only person that we see who is so sure about her convictions and then realizes she's wrong and changes her mind. Like I think that it's such an important message in art that you can be positive you're right about something, but then if somebody
That's
proves
true.
to you that you're wrong,
That's true.
then you have to be willing to say, I was wrong and I want to try to make it right. And I think that that's such a big moment of growth for people, and even somebody in heaven feeling that. We look at her like she's this all powerful, but she thought people couldn't be redeemed, and guess what? She was wrong, and she didn't double down. She said, I was wrong, and now tries to fix it. And so I love her character. And when it comes to Emily, she's so similar to Charlie. So it's kind of like the heaven version of Charlie.
Yeah.
And I like that because it's the direct comparison of who's to say who's where. They're the same effing person. And one of them's in heaven, one of them is hell. And I know that Charlie wasn't sent to hell. She was born there. But like, what are we really doing here with this judgment? So their characters work for me. I think that part of the reason they don't work for you, though, and tell me if I'm wrong, is that they're not part of really our story, so their stakes aren't as high. Like, do we really care?
They are up above.
Yeah, they're up above, so do we really care? So I think that how we incorporate them might not be working as well for you as that in actual characters.
Like Sarah is a fine. I think I actually might know what it is. Like everything you said about Sarah, I'm like, yeah, you're 100% correct. It is. Everyone has a very distinct, unique personality that I haven't quite seen before. Whereas Sarah's seems very traditional. Like I feel like I've seen this kind of character, this type of portrayal, this type of dialogue, this type of mannerisms so much of the time in so many other shows and movies, especially when it comes to like this angelic world. So yeah, like you're completely right about the writing of what they do with her arc, and why I get the screen time was there. It's just I guess the personality of her was the most gripping. Whereas like Emily, on the other hand, has a different problem for me, which is she is the mirror to Charlie, but in heaven. But Charlie is all the quirks of Emily, but with a lot more depth and struggle. Whereas Emily has like a struggle with trying to get an objective done, but not much of an internal struggle. Whereas Charlie, I feel like, has a real internal struggle. And that's why I guess I'm maybe not. I don't want anything to say like I don't like them. It's just I'm not as magnetized.
We all have favorites when they're on screen, and there are moments where, like this season, when Baxter was there, and you and I both were just like,
yeah.
What? And then he ends up being relevant, but still, even though he's relevant plot wise, I don't care about his character at all.
Yeah.
Like, so I think that it's totally fine to have favorites, and people that when they're on screen, it's just not your it's not your time to like perk up.
Like I wouldn't mind a lot of Nifty, but they use her right because she doesn't ever become like a main character. And she
Yeah,
started
Nifty's great.
She started getting some like actual like real dialogue in the end. I was like, whoa, what are they doing? Which I liked. But I think they know to only use her being around for 2 seasons in doses. It's in supporting roles. Like they know that because I don't need a bunch of depth from her. And if they manage to surprise me with next season and they give her a bunch of depth and she ends up working, that's great. But in terms of what we're getting with the season, I'm like, yeah, that's how you use a character like her who doesn't have depth.
What do you think about the Abel loot stuff?
Again, that's another one that I feel like we set that up at the very beginning to be something, but we don't simmer in a journey with them. You just check in with Luke being like, fucking, oh, this is fucking stupid, I'm mad. And then she just walks away at the end when Abel finally stands up. And Abel growing a backbone wasn't much of a struggle we watched whenever we checked in with him. It was just like silly jokes about him. And then at the very end, it's like, he's got a character arc.
Yeah.
And it could be a syndrome of too many characters, honestly.
Maybe too big of an ensemble.
So you probably need more episodes to really, like, even Helluva Boss had more episodes.
That's what I was
for
saying to
season
start.
2.
I feel like we need more time or more episodes. Can I give you my issue with
Please.
Abel? The song didn't really make sense to me that he is like, what would my dad do?
Yeah.
Because he's trying to make his dad proud. And yet he does the right thing. And I'm like, does he not understand who his dad was?
Yeah, I thought his arc would have made more sense if, I think I said it when we were watching it, like, don't do what my dad.
Don't
You're like,
become
well,
your dad.
Well, don't do what your dad would do.
Right.
Yeah.
I wanted him
Yeah.
to say, and I have to go back and listen to the lyrics again, but I wanted him to be like, I can't turn into my dad. I have to be stronger than
Yeah.
this. Not, what would my dad do? And that just kind of was weird. And then the fact that she just, Luke just like, pieces out and they're done,
Yeah.
again, felt like a season 3 setup, which I'm fine with. But yeah. And also in the finale, I'm a big musical theater nerd, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
And in the penultimate, we got 3 songs. In the finale, we got 1 dope song. But I kind of was hoping for a second song, a round out song.
That's fair. I guess I didn't mind it as much. A round out song would have been nice. I guess because the penultimate gave us so many songs, and they
Totally.
they obviously want you to watch these back to back. And like the penultimate also gave the epic theater one where they let everyone be a part of the song. So I felt like that kind of compensated for it, considering that the next one was going to be this giant action episode, which I guess is not what people really show up for with this series. But I thought they did a cool visual job on it. Yeah,
For sure.
I wouldn't fault anyone for wanting more musical. I mean, most people really got the musical numbers are like the biggest thing of the show.
Yeah,
so,
I just love them. I love them, and they're
Yeah.
the most impressive. There's so many impressive parts about this show. For one, how many characters they have, even though we're talking about maybe sometimes it's too many for how short it is. The fact that I know every character's name.
Yeah,
like,
especially because we wrote it down. Yeah.
No, but
we were able to write it down from memory.
Yeah, like I genuinely care about these characters and
Yeah.
know them and feel like they're part of something. So I think that's impressive in and of itself, and I think that the storylines are impressive. But the songs are so impressive because they are not only informative,
Uh-huh.
like they legitimately push the plot, but they're so good, and the
Yeah.
variety is insane. It's
Definitely.
like putting out. Like think about how impressive I don't know. Did you watch Glee?
No, I haven't.
Okay, Glee was insanely impressive that they put these dance and song numbers every week, but they were covers. Like they have to write these effing songs.
Yeah.
They have to write these songs every week. This is 2 episodes. There's 4 brand new songs. What this entire season? What are there? 12 new songs?
Yeah.
That's like it's a full blown. You are making a full musical every single time.
There's probably like 16 new songs.
That's insane.
Because there's usually 1 to 2
Yeah,
per
it's-
episode.
So every season you're writing a new musical show, and it's just really, really, really impressive that what they're able to do. But it's not like a musical where it's one genre. They really put. I don't know how they do that. Whether they have writers on their team that are part of all different genres and whatnot, but like that's insane to me. So yeah, I don't mean to complain about the lack of songs in the finale because you're right, we got 3 in the penultimate, but our brains have been trained for me to be like, there's gonna be another song, there's gonna be another
Yeah, yeah.
song, and then it just didn't come, and I was like, oh man.
I can't imagine you're alone on that. I don't really know what the fan base is like with this show yet, weirdly. I don't know how like fanatic it can be, or I imagine it can be.
Have you been reading the comments?
No, I don't. I don't read comments anymore on videos
for you.
that I'm in.
Good for you.
My favorite is when I go to videos I'm not in and I see hate comments about me, and I'm like, oh, fuck. But I try not to read.
That happens
comments.
to me a lot too, actually.
Isn't it a great feeling?
Yeah.
It's
I'm like,
even-
I'm not even here.
It's even great when it's on someone else's channel. I'm like, what the hell? I came here to just be a fan.
I know. On all of our social media videos recently, there's this one person who keeps commenting, can you please just get rid of Roxy?
Oh,
And
no,
I'm like,
man,
I'm not
fucking
even in.
asshole.
Not only did I post this, but I'm not even in the
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
I feel you on that. But
I'll
from the
usually
comments,
read the top comments. Is what I do. Like the first top 3, I like to read.
So I've been reading the comments on this, obviously, because I read them on everything, and they seem fanatic about this show.
Like you can't criticize.
No, maybe I don't know that as much as they're extremely knowledgeable about it.
Oh yeah, they know all this lore and
yeah.
world, and I'm like, what the fuck?
That's
It's
what
not
I
on
mean
the
by
show.
fanatic. You
Yeah.
know, they're extremely knowledgeable about it. So I do like that a lot of the fans have stood up for us and been like, this is just our first time watching it. Like,
Oh.
they just haven't seen it enough times, because sometimes, like, you and I will forget about something that happened in season 1 or a relationship of somebody. It happened on Helluva also. And there's some people who are like, da, da, da. And then other people who are like, guys, they're part of the fan base and it's the first time watching. How
Yeah.
could they possibly remember all that stuff? So they do seem really, really obsessed with it. I don't see that many comments about the music.
Oh, weird.
So I don't know. Maybe I am alone. I don't think I'm alone in that. You guys let me know. Did you hope for another song in the finale?
I remember finding every song we've heard to be really great. My favorite is still. I imagine what people will probably go to is the
Loser Baby.
I mean, in this season.
Oh.
I imagine it'll be the Alastor one where it's the one character's name I could never remember. The skeleton cannibal lady. When he's dancing.
Rose.
When he's dancing with her
Yeah.
and the backstory there. I feel like that'll probably be a lot of people's favorite song.
The loot one was sick too.
But the loot one is
Yeah.
still my favorite
Me
one.
too.
Even though it was the first episode or second episode, it is still my favorite one.
The loot one
Yeah.
was so good. We loved that. Yeah.
And that's the one I would like. Whereas I felt like the numbers in one stood out to me a lot stronger, the singles there. Maybe because it was also fresh and new for us.
And also, I downloaded them.
Yeah.
So I've listened to them in my car. Like, these are, I don't know. I got to get these.
But like none quite had again, it was like a lot of people who watched this had seen Helluva Boss. So there was already some type of indoctrination into the world. Whereas for us, like our introduction was Hazbin. So like when we got to the Angel Dust episode with the Poison song, that was like, what is this show? This is
Yes.
crazy. Yeah. And that's a song I'll never forget. And first time experience, I forget so much. You know,
Same.
It's wild to rewatch Hazbin Hotel being like, I don't remember any of this, but I remember this song, you know?
Yeah.
But that's my point. It's like there were songs like that would come up and like, oh yeah, I love this Loser Baby, stuff like that really stood out. Whereas here, every song is great, but I didn't feel like I was quite as impacted in the way how a lot of the songs, the quantity in season 1 did.
Do we know about season 3?
I know it was greenlit for 2. I just don't know.
We just
I think
have
it's
no-
coming out relatively soon.
Is that true?
I think it's coming out much sooner than this came out compared to this.
Probably still another year, right?
'Cause
Hazbin Hotel renewed for a 3rd and 4th,
Oh, okay, cool.
with a 3rd underway.
Oh, Rosie and Alastor. Rosie's her name. Alastor.
I called her
Beck's-
Rose, sorry.
Oh, I mean, you at least had an idea of her name. Yeah. Okay, so voice recording for season 3 has already been completed. I imagine it's on its way. Okay, damn, they're ready for 3 and 4 already. Shit.
That makes sense then why they're slow rolling Lilith.
It's a huge show.
Yeah.
It's massive.
I get why.
I felt like I saw no promos for this, and then we upload our video, and it's like fucking huge.
I completely agree. It's
Yeah.
it's one of the craziest things is I do TV picks every single week, and I pick Hazbin, and I picked Helluva, and half the comments are, "What are these shows? I've never heard of them," and it's so
Yeah.
wild because they have 100 million views on them. You know, like these pulse Super Bowl numbers times 10.
Yeah.
And that's crazy that people have never ever heard of them.
Yeah, I was at a Back to the Future event a couple weeks ago, and I was talking with some people, a couple reactors too, who were there. They were like, channel's down. And I'm like, you know what I think might do well for you? You should do Hazbin Hotel. And they're like, what's Hazbin Hotel? I'm like, how do you not know what Hazbin Hotel is? Especially if you're like the reactor space. Like, how do you not know what this is?
I didn't know until you told me.
I didn't know until Omni Media told me about it. And,
I think that's crazy. And I genuinely, it sounds like I'm a little more down on this season than I was the first season, which isn't really how I feel. I think I am still processing it, but I genuinely love this universe.
Oh, yeah.
And this isn't really my jam. So that's how you know it's great. Animation is not always my thing. And these shows to me, they just like touch my soul. And I love, love, love these characters.
Yeah. I had a great time, man.
We watched Helluva and Hazbin pretty close to each other. How are you feeling about the comparison now? I know that when we finished Helluva, I said I was preferring Hazbin, even though I liked Helluva, and you said you wanted to see how the season went.
I would say I would actually personally give the edge of Helluva Boss Season 2 to Hazbin Hotel Season 2. I think the overall experience of the show would probably go to Hazbin. But if we're comparing seasons? I would say like I actually prefer the Helluva Boss Season 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it,
There
kiddos.
you have it. There you have it. Well, guys, that's our thoughts. I loved it. Roxy hated it.
Don't even.
Take what you will.
Don't
with that.
even, sir.
Type in
Pentious.
the comments. Leave your thoughts down below. Thanks, Roxy, for joining me once again for Hazbin Hotel. This was an experience. I remember last time for the finale, you were so busy, but you were like, no, I see how this is doing. And I remember you canceling shit to make it happen. And I was like, I guess she's going to be a full-timer here.
That did happen.
Pressured me into doing it.
Yeah, twisted your arm.
Loyalty. Anyway, but what do you guys think about this season? Leave your thoughts down below. What are your predictions? Are you disappointed that we didn't get Lilith? Did you want one more song? What was your favorite song of the season? Follow us on the socials. She's working her ass off there. We'll see you guys soon.